Alright, well, this is your favorite radio host, Kelly, and there's my friend on voice channel here.
Hi.
Her name is Vesna. I don't know, just introduce yourself or something.
Yeah, okay. So, uh, it's so fucking hard to introduce myself to like
It
an
doesn't really
unknown
matter.
audience. Yeah, so I'm like almost
Don't really...
20 years old. I'm non-binary, trans feminine, and I do some like artistic shit, but I'm mostly burnt out.
Yeah, it's cool
So
that
yeah.
you're open about it. I'm non-binary too. Alright, I've started recording. It didn't start recording on my phone. So, yeah, I will be painting on the shirt, which has bleach stains. Sadly, Vesna cannot see it because it's really hard to set up the video at the same time as I'm recording, because there's like a huge assembly of a phone that is tethered to my PC to get internet and other stuff. So yeah, I will start painting, and at the same time I will try talking to you. So how do you feel, by the way?
Let's try. I'm quite good. I'm quite good, but like today is my hardest shift, and after that I'm on I'm on my so-called weekend, but it's like in the middle of the week. But whatever. Yeah. So
I just had my holidays. And at the duration of them, I really don't think I did anything productive.
yeah, same. Like most of the time, like when I have spare time, I just don't know what to do because I'm afraid to start because I don't want to fuck up.
Oh, perfectionism. That's a thing I struggled with, like, a lot of the time. But it's like I was pretending and telling to everyone that just fuck perfectionism, but really it's just what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I can really...
kind of. Mm-hmm.
really just fuck perfectionism outright.
Yeah, I kind of get what you're
Drawing
saying.
some wings.
I've been trying like to use your advice that you gave me, like to like you know your advice about drawing, about you like starting like a lot of drawings and not giving a fuck if they are good or not, and like scrapping them and so on.
Yes, it's
But
the thing I do still, but the problem is I used to be so fucking obsessed about not attaching to my work that it kind of turned to the other extreme.
detached you from it.
Yes, I detached myself too much from my work, so right now I'm just trying to, I guess, learn to love art again. It's not that I don't love it, it's that it's just really hard, because when you make art, there's like an image in your head of how you want it to look like. And,
No, absolutely not. Not for me.
Okay. Well, I just mean whenever you do something that you call a mistake, and you really just start to redo it all over again. It's just like it's mostly because of that image inside of your head. But I don't know how you work, because with me, it's like when I draw some stuff, I really don't like realism, and I like it to be stylized, but it's really hard for me to accept how it all just turns out. So I'm not the best person at those practices of just literally detaching yourself from your work. And honestly, as much as detachment can be helpful, I would say healthy amount of detachment might be really helpful, but if you let it go to the other extreme and get too detached from your work, you risk just stopping to get enjoyment from it, because everything just feels impersonal.
Yeah, I think so. But like, I mostly like I struggle with art more than with music, because I think that between these two mediums there is like people mostly don't give a shit about music in terms of like how it's made, what's its structure. It's like either you vibe with it or not. It's like either you like this music or you don't. And with art, I feel like people like want to see like specific things in the art style, I guess. So if they don't see it, it's like it instantly becomes niche, and then like you have I don't know what I'm saying. Sorry,
It's
I didn't.
alright.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that's you mean with music, people rarely analyze how you made this thing, and it's kind of like if you do cool things, they like it. They just like it being cool. They don't care about how you made it. And honestly, it's the same with art, really.
Yeah, but I thought that it's like because like art is more representational, I guess. So like there is kind of no music in like in nature. So
Depends.
all we have is like what we come up with in terms of music. But art
We
is
can get
kind of
inspired by bird songs and the sounds of nature, but yeah, there's really no coherent music generated by anything made by nature.
yeah, but there are like visuals generated by nature, and so like people, I guess people just compare like real life to art and art to real life, and it kind of
Well, art is an imitation of life.
yeah, but it kind of fucks up the perception of the artist, like how their audience like treats their art, I guess. For me, for example, I don't. I'm afraid of drawing because I know it's not gonna like represent any life thing closely enough.
Oh, well, some people really think that art should be as realistic as possible. So it's like a lot of the people, I would say, like even most of them who are not that into art, they just like seeing pretty pictures. they often care about realism very fucking much.
Yeah.
And it's the same with games. People usually, like most of the people, like the AAA games, which are usually very nice in terms of graphics, but I just don't know. It's like I'm just so fucking tired of this reality, and you expect from me to do
Yeah.
realistic shit, make realistic games. No, just fuck your reality, man.
Yeah, yeah, for real. But like, for me, it has come to a point where like I don't play video games as much, but when I do, it's like a fucking, I don't know, spiritual experience of like traveling to another world created by some indie uh, unfed motherfucker who like comes up with greatest shit I ever saw.
Finish indie games. Cruelty
Yeah,
Squad, Fear and Hunger, and the other kinds of games that
yeah.
some people really hate.
I've taken a liking to Caves of God. They're fun, and I also like really liked the Class of '09 because it's. I could see that.
Seen it, although I really want to play it. I saw that it's kind of exactly the kind of humor I really like.
Yeah, that's why I suggested it to you because I was
It's
like,
like
yeah,
a
that's
little
your shit.
uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
And I like this uncomfortable kind of humor. It turns out I didn't record half of what I was drawing
Shit.
because my camera was aimed at the wrong place, but it's not like I can re-record it, so I will just continue drawing those wings. It's pretty weird having this red paint here. I will probably mix it with black, and I might really need to get some water.
I really liked your previous like drawing on stuff with videos. They're so
yeah,
chill.
I'm in those pants right now. I'm wearing those pants.
God, yeah, nice.
I will really quickly run for some water in return.
Mm-hmm.
I just spent a lot of time I could spend talking on getting some water, and I'm so fucked up. I doubt I will like cut this part of video.
Yeah, I mean it's like
I can't hear you for some reason. Oh, I can hear you now. Say something.
Nice. I'm saying something.
So I will use some water to do some texturing because the paint is really fucking thick. And I'm not exactly a professional in painting clothes, and I don't exactly have a lot of different brushes because I left my brushes when I left Ukraine. Actually, like I gave most of them to Res, so yeah, that's another one of my friends. I really want to invite him over to the podcast here because I will probably be making those podcasts more often, just because that's the only kind of thing I have energy for.
It sounds fun. I like the idea and the whole vibe, and I kind of
Just
struggle with
getting
the
some friends and
yeah.
talking about random shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I just meant to say that like recently I've been struggling a lot with like expressing my thoughts because I'm I'm constantly feeling like someone's judging me, even if they are not, and it's comfortable here. I like to be here with you.
Yeah, nobody will judge you here because, like, I really like the chat that Mona created. That, like, there's a lot of various neurodivergent people and other guys who are disabled and kind of
Yeah,
understanding. I really like the community we've built.
a whole lot of weirdos, but yeah, most of them are really
You
chill.
are a weirdo,
Yes, I am.
and I am a weirdo, so yeah. I don't think there was an option of not being a freak.
Yeah.
And yeah, remember I told you about that landlord guy? Um, we
Mhm.
were watching American Horror Story, you know, the TV show.
Yeah, I guess
A
I've heard
lot
of it.
of people don't really like it, but honestly, like the first season I watched, the guy doesn't really like the season. It's about a freak show, so it's like a
Mhm.
traveling circus with a lot of different disabled and deformed people, and I would say no, this guy just doesn't really like the season because it's kind of disgusting and disturbing, but I can understand why.
Mhm.
But really, I have an easier time empathizing with freaks and disabled people than I do with most of the people around me. So,
Yeah, I think so. I've
and I really like
like
the concept of freak show. Not that I like the thing itself, because
yeah.
when the freak show is a pretty popular thing, at least it was, and
Yeah, but it's
you know how
exploitative,
they
yeah.
make cubic watermelons.
Yeah. By putting them in
Uh,
a cage. Yeah.
yeah, the freak show organizers in the past, they did the same to children.
Yeah. I
So
know.
yeah, and like I wouldn't say American Horror Story is like exactly scary, but
Mhm.
at least this season was like what I would expect from a horror story, maybe.
Mhm.
Because some of them are about witches, vampires, and other stuff, which is, I don't know, kind of boring. And the characters in the Freak Show season were so fucking complex and well developed.
Mhm.
So I started watching another season with the guy, but I cannot find any energy to just after those German seminars to go and watch stuff, because just those
Mhm.
seminars just drain me immensely.
Yeah, completely
And until I
understandable.
get medicated, I will
Mhm.
probably be drained. I would go so far as to say that I run a risk of killing myself.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens.
But I'm I'm here for you if you need
I know.
stuff.
I'm so freaking glad that there's a lot of people that are here for me, even though the war kind of separated us.
Mhm.
And it's so fucking sad. It was extremely hard to leave
Yeah.
with those guys who really fucking value me and love me.
Yeah. I know, but like maybe we have a chance to reconnect because I'm considering like to move, and
We might also have a chance to see a nuclear bomb go off.
yeah, but
Because the
like
world is...
these chances are pretty like equal.
I would say... yeah, that's not exactly what I would say a comfortable thing to hear, I guess.
I'm sorry.
Because having the same chances of a nuclear bomb going off as the chances that we meet each other is kind of a bit depressing. But well, I'm still driven by my curiosity, so I'm still interested in what happens next. But I won't hide it. It's a bit concerning.
It's
That
scary.
I no longer want to kill myself whenever I'm breaking down or whenever there's enough stress. It's just a thought that I have. I'm considering this as a way to end my life if I won't be so interested in what happens next, because yeah, it's kind of all fucked up if Trump wins and other stuff happens. I really hope Trump doesn't win.
Yeah, I really do too. But I mean, like, I just wanted to ask, wouldn't it be at least interesting to see what happens if he does? I mean, it will be horrible. It will be fucking horrifying. But I mean,
Yes.
at least it's interesting.
Well, that's the only motivator I have, honestly. Like that, it would be interesting to see where the world is really heading.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess the world will be just like really like fucked up, but like exponentially in a cube. I don't know.
We're heading towards the dystopia that science
Yeah,
fiction
but
authors warned us about.
yeah, I wanted to say like it would be like all of the major fucking countries that rule the world will be all led by populists. It's
They are
awful.
already led by populists. And
I mean, kind
I
of.
really like the centrist perspective right now, that centrists are basically fascists today.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
they're just
like
like,
they're
oh, we have...
enablers.
Yeah, trans rights. I guess
can
let's
debate
find a
about that.
compromise. Let's find a compromise on trans rights. Well,
Yeah.
that's not exactly a large group of people.
Yeah. Let's find a compromise. Let's exactly kill one half of the trans
Yeah,
population.
I'm really losing my faith in democracy, honestly. I would say if we had a dictatorship, but it would be forbidden to be a fucking fascist and an asshole. I honestly, I would be for that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't stop people from being like fascists and shit.
Nothing will stop people from being fascist. Honestly,
but to prosecute them, you will have to like have your own fascists to prosecute other fascists.
I know it, and I know that I'm not really different from them. I don't think I run on some sort of a moral high ground. Nobody has a moral high ground here, because we all are humans, and you know the hormone oxytocin, which
Yeah, the positive
is
hormone. Yeah.
yes, yes. The friendship, the love, and all the other stuff. Uh, and it also creates in groups and out groups, and it's kind of the reason why we hate each other. So it's a double-edged sword.
I
And
have an
I
idea.
don't really think that people can stop just being people.
Yeah,
I
but
don't have any.
I have an
Yeah.
idea. I propose we forcefully feed all people psilocybin. No,
Estrogens and
yeah,
soy.
yeah, estrogens and psilocybin.
Psilocybin.
Because psilocybin is the anti-fat drug.
Yes, yes, I can attest to this. Uh, as soon as I tried psychedelics, and I tried a lot of them, from LSD to mushrooms to weed, I always joke that whenever I smoke weed, I just become a leftist commie bottom boy.
Yeah, I mean with psilocybin, they did the research like that showed that people after one dose of psilocybin, people begin expressing more leftist views.
It's not that surprising, honestly, because classic psychedelics make your brain connect the places that are not usually connected. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fires neuron impulses randomly, and you lose the sense of yourself. And honestly, after LSD, maybe, and I tried it like 3 times or something. I would say I started thinking a lot about how nice it would be if people just could suppress their egos and build communism. But yeah, it's like I just treat the idea of hive mind a little bit more favorably than I did before. But even though if we just connect into a huge hive mind, there might be a problem, because if the creature that results from this process discovers that it's lonely in this universe, it's probably gonna hurt.
Yeah, and maybe like if the creature discovers that like it hates itself, maybe.
I don't know, it depends. But humans overall, I do not know if hating yourself is some sort of built-in mechanism. It might as well be.
I
As,
don't know, maybe
well,
not.
we
I
don't
think that
really have freedom of will, so I would say, you know, shame is a thing.
yeah.
Which is really activated by you not fitting the society's standards. So, like, not being ashamed is really hard for humans.
Yeah.
Because from our childhood, we're often just taught that we're kind of broken, like broken in terms of like an item is broken. And whenever we think that there's something fundamentally wrong with us, we start being ashamed of ourselves. I don't know if it's even hatred. It's probably just shame, because shame masquerades as other emotions pretty well.
Yeah, that's a deep thought. I need to think about it later. Like
You
it's a good.
really think that you hate yourself, when in reality you just think that you're just broken as a person.
Yeah.
And I would say, I think that every human has exactly the same value of their existence, which is 0, because a lot of people think that there are some people that are just better than others, and to some extent it's even true, because if you look at conditions like ADHD and autism, it might feel like, well, brains of all those people around us mostly work like they are on speed. So it's like just our brains works like it isn't on speed.
Yeah, but like I think you've heard of the idea that like being out
Hunter-gatherers?
being
Yes,
autistic
I
or
expected it.
ADHD, yeah, is
Uh, yeah,
is like evolutionary advantages.
I probably have a shit ton of Neanderthal DNA in me, because it's also linked to having ADHD.
I mean, wow, that's cool. That's cool to know.
Yeah. All right. I think I finished those wings. They're not that great, honestly. I might have done them better. I don't know. I just decided to do it without sketching and all the stuff, just winging it as I'm usually doing. Maybe I will just use more water to cover those the insides of the wings and drawings. Sadly, you cannot see them.
Yeah.
But you will see it on video. It's just really hard to set up the OBS at the same time as the phone camera records.
Yeah.
If I get the router, it's probably gonna be a lot easier, because I could just connect the camera over Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Okay. Not the best wings I could make. I might use some black paint to correct some mistakes, which are not really mistakes, because well, if you do some mistakes in your art, you should have done them. And like the whole point is like making more mistakes. At the German seminar which I'm going to, a lot of people are like are afraid to say something wrong, to make a mistake and stuff, and I get it, because being born in Ukraine, there's like a high emphasis on collectivism, which is putting yourself extremely low below the society at large.
Yeah.
And punishments were treated as something that I've seen some people that just treat studying as a test of your abilities.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you think about it, that biologically we really have different abilities, and I learned it the hard way, because I really thought that if I push hard enough, yes, and after getting diagnosed with ADHD, I kind of realized that no amount of training and habits and all the stuff will just really help it.
No, I mean, but like it won't help like entirely, and mostly for me, like meds do work better than like training and
for everyone. It works like this for everyone. It's like therapy is rarely effective without medication if you have ADHD.
Yeah. Because I think that it's easier to go to therapy and learn new skills when you're medicated, because you're
yes, it's
like
true.
your frontal lobe becomes like more active, and then you can like
Yes, it
learn
can
new
form new
skills.
neurons. Yes.
Yeah,
It's just I'm so fucking fed up by the people who have some milder case of ADHD and
yeah,
just tell you to, oh, just make some habits.
yeah.
When and they really cannot understand that. They will not understand how it feels to have a more severe case because they never had it, and humans are fucking notorious for not understanding others.
hmm
And
yeah,
I would say, in terms of understanding others, we will never really completely 100% understand each other. Whenever you explain some concept to other people, they think about it differently. Doesn't matter how well you explained it. You cannot
yeah,
just tell the person to experience a concept the same way you experience it in your head. And
yeah,
I would say, I'm really hard on determinism.
yeah,
I would say the thing that it taught me is that there are a lot of different things you can get dopamine from, and
yeah.
it really isn't dependent on you. It really
hmm
was dependent on your genetics and parents and all the stuff. I
Yeah.
can't say that I envy you because your parents kind of suck, man.
hmm
So, what I was talking, yeah, the determinism kind of taught me to be a bit more compassionate to people because some people
Yeah.
just physically cannot fucking do something that you can do.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
problem with invisible disabilities like ADHD is that
Mhm.
people cannot tell that you're missing some part of your dopamine system or it's just developed differently. They cannot
Yeah.
see it, it's not obvious. So
Yeah.
in Germany, it's highly likely that before I get prescribed those medication, I
Yeah.
will likely get non-stimulant medication,
Yes.
which is I'm all for because any medication would be nice. I'm just fucking ruined, and I have to prove to them that I have
Yeah.
problems. And the problem with proving that you have problems is that you really, I might really need to get fired several times or have a mental breakdown at work to get taken seriously. And yeah, it kind of increases my risk of just fucking killing myself.
Yeah. I understand you. Like, I th- I think that I'm like in some way I'm kind of privileged because I was able to get like the illegal stuff, but it works.
I'm privileged too. I'm extremely privileged. I wouldn't survive without my privilege because my pirate crew, they just fucking saved me. It's just
Yeah.
that I didn't really understand what was happening to me until I was diagnosed a year ago. Because
Yeah.
I just thought that, well, if I try hard enough doing therapy, and don't get me wrong, therapy really helped me. It
Yeah.
helped me a lot because, like, my BPD is almost completely in remission.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have breakdowns, but it's like not on the same magnitude as it was before.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Great.
there,
Like,
there was a lot of shit that therapy helped me with,
yeah.
and there was a lot of shit that therapy didn't help me with.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, mostly for me, therapy, like, yeah, improved my BPD a lot, and I mostly, like, when I have a breakdown, I mostly think that yeah, it's all right. I'm having a breakdown, It's the thing I do. I'll
You'll
chill,
manage.
meditate, yeah, and I'll manage, and it's okay. But yeah, therapy doesn't fucking help when you like don't have any energy whatsoever. Like,
Yeah, with chemical imbalances, therapy is unlikely to help you. There are behavioral problems that can be helped with behavioral methods like therapy. And then there are just hard limitation of your fucking hardware.
yeah. What's actually kind of funny to me, seems funny at least, is that like we discarded the chemical imbalance model for depression, because now we know that it works with like neuroplasticity and stuff like that. But ADHD is actually chemical imbalance, and it's funny.
Yes, and I would say I read some studies recently that in cases of BPD, ADHD medication can really help you with therapy and learn some stuff. So
because in some cases BPD is actually like lacking the frontal lobe activity to inhibit your like emotions
and having a small amygdala, it's like amygdala is like a buffer which kind of helps you control your emotions, and if it's too small, there's not enough space to accommodate for all the chemical changes. So yeah, and since my BPD is almost completely in remission, I just do not know how the diagnosis will affect me getting medicated, because people like me are kind of stigmatized.
Yeah.
They just might think that I'm looking for stimulants to get high or something, which is not far from the truth, because ADHD is literally legalized speed addiction.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it literally gets you high, but it lets you function.
You have to ask, why do people get addicted in the first place?
Yeah.
And it might give you a pretty weird answer, because people get addicted because most often because they didn't have enough privilege to get diagnosed and get into treatment.
Yeah, but then again, like being on stimulant medication actually decreases the risk of abuse of other drugs.
Yes. But
and
it all depends on the doctor for me.
Yeah, for me, like I can successfully like inhibit like any intrusive thoughts about using anything, and I can actually think twice or thrice before like doing anything.
And I like weed so fucking much. I just really I hate how it makes you so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I really hate about weed.
That's why I hate it. It makes me fucking stupid.
Same here.
But I mean,
when you experience something on it, and it can really lead to some really profound thoughts.
I don't know. Like when I'm like doing weed, like mostly in the last couple of times it was like edibles, but you know, when I smoke it also, I'm like in a constant edibles. I'm in a constant state of deja vu, and I can't think straight about anything. Like I can't think straight ever because I'm not straight.
Yeah, yes, you can. I just wanted to say it.
Yeah, but you
we share the same brain cell.
Yeah.
So you were talking about weed?
Yeah, I don't know
Same.
what the fuck's wrong with me, because when I smoke weed, it doesn't like affect me much. But when I tried edibles, it was horrible because it was so intense, and I
Edibles
like
give you an instant overdose if you're not tolerant.
yeah, like I'm absolutely not tolerant. But the thing is, the guy gave me the edibles and said like one for like one time, one cookie, and I split them in half and took it, and it was an overdose. And then I tried like, okay, let's try going with like 1/4, and it also was an overdose. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not
Also,
going to try again.
this will end up on YouTube. Are you okay with like uncensored us talking about drugs?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, nice then. I remember how, well, in Germany, weed was legalized
Yeah.
the 1st of April.
Yeah.
And, fuck, I wanted to say something and I just forgot.
Yeah.
My friend told me that, actually, the weed was legal to consume, but just illegal to possess. And I just told her,
Yeah.
good luck consuming without possessing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But my friend that is like he relocated to Germany from Latvia like a long time ago. I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago, and his parents like smoke a lot of weed, and he told me that mostly they didn't face any consequences when they were caught. I don't know how it worked, and I don't remember the story at all, but I was told that hey, they had a lot and they just had it confiscated, and that's all.
Depends on the state
Region?
you're in, because
Yeah.
yes, in Germany is separated into Landkreis. It's basically like a state or
Yeah.
something. It's like a federal body, like
Yeah.
one of the federal bodies. And with Germany, I landed in Bavaria, which is basically the most conservative and one of the most conservative and religious regions here.
Yeah.
So cops in Bavaria, they well, while you could possess some weed in Berlin and a lot of other
Yeah.
places, and you will not get persecuted. In Bavaria, cops were still required to get you to a police station.
Fuck.
And in Bavaria also, some mental disorders require your psychiatrist to put you on the police watch list.
Damn.
So, well, it's like one of the richest regions in Germany, and wow, how surprising! It's one of the most conservative ones.
Yeah, no surprise here. So, like, I'll be having a work meeting soon.
Okay.
And yeah, I would like to like stay for longer, but I guess I'll have to go
Just
there.
drawing various shit, and I guess, well, it's like we were talking for an hour or something.
Yeah.
I will edit the video, or will put me drawing onto
Yeah.
it, and we'll just probably synchronize what I'm talking with the video, and we'll try to do another podcast as soon as I get to it.
Yeah. Why not? I'll be free like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like anytime you can ping me, and I'll be happy to sit and talk, and it would be cool. And also, you can synchronize the audio with the video by like clapping in the camera and synchronizing it with the clap in the Discord.
I don't really understand how it works. Can you just tell me how it works later?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Well, thanks. You are now my podcast friend, I guess.
Yay! That's cool. Love to be a friend.
Everyone loves to be my friend.
Yes, I can see why. Oh yeah, I'll be going then. Bye.
Yeah, no. Scram from this fucking Discord.
Yeah, have a nice one.